Last week, we told you about the closing of Learning Ladder Adventures Daycare in Sioux Falls.
Well, this week, parents and employees have searched for a new normal. Parker Brown in studio with our 9 o'clock top story tonight. Parker.
Hey, Brian and Kara. It was an unfortunate and abrupt closure that gave families one weekend to figure out where to send their children and what to do about their jobs. They're holding out hope that it can be started back up, but also being realistic about the challenges ahead. Learning Ladder Adventures meant a great deal to the families who took their kids there, but the tight-knit community surrounding the daycare also extended to the staff. Stephanie Watzel, who had been there since day one, recalls the moment she found out about the closure.
I said, "Do we have a job?" And everybody just started crying again and said, "No, we don't." I was shocked, puzzled, scared. You kind of get stressed and nervous at the time because you're like thinking, now what?
Some of her coworkers have found another job, while she and a few others are hoping to start a new job soon. It's a situation they were forced into.
A person does get kind of anxious and nervous when they're starting a new job, so you're kind of basically starting all over again.
For parents like Cole Nelson, his son was one of 45 children that were left without a daycare last week. They were able to have grandparents watch his son this week, but it won't be a permanent solution.
Luckily for us, and hopefully other parents had, something to fall back on. What's going to happen, next week and the weekend after that. Hopefully, more parents and families can find a place quickly.
While families were forced to move on, the trust they have in Learning Ladder Adventures is strong enough that if they were to reopen, they would bring their children there in a heartbeat. A meeting took place this week with the owners, some employees, and one guardian to discuss how realistic it would be to reopen the daycare and start fundraising efforts.
If you can save other places that are needing help, we're thinking, why can't you save the children that need help and the daycares?
It kind of all depends on the community and city and what else there is to help out this good daycare. I don't want to see a miracle, but hopefully it'll step up and something good will come from this.
Now, if they were to find a solution to reopen the daycare, it would need to happen fast because the owners would need to consider what to do with the building they renovated and the items inside. Brian and Kara.
All right, Parker, thank you.